Oh, Madamwhipass. I do call Tommy Crispy. I call him a coon too. I call Tommy Crispy and I call him a coon as well, Madamwhipass. In your video that you did on Muhammad Ali, Madamwhipass, I seen it. It was fucking laughable, madam. I seen your video on Muhammad Ali where you're another coon, madam. You're another coon. You did a video on Muhammad Ali who just died, and the only thing you could think of was to talk about something negative that he said that he apologized for. You completely overlooked all the positive things this man did, Madamwhipass, and you went to the one negative thing you could find, and you latched onto it, and you clinged onto it with hopes that you can take away from Muhammad Ali's legacy. But Madamwhipass, you're a nobody to Muhammad Ali, madam. You're nothing. You're not as intelligent as he was. You're not as successful as he was. Shit. Muhammad Ali was prettier than you. I'm just being real. Who are you to criticize Muhammad Ali? Well, if you felt that way, Madamwhipass, okay, she's saying that she said in the video that the things he did outweighed that situation. Notice you didn't point out none of the good things he did. You only pointed out the one negative thing that you heard Tommy say, so you wanted to repeat it. You wanted to repeat listen, what he said about that whole gorilla shit, that was nothing but showmanship, and the man apologized for it. So who are you to judge a man who acknowledged he made a mistake, admitted it was a mistake, and moved on? Who are you to judge people, Madamwhipass? What do? You work with dead bodies. You work in a fucking morgue, Madamwhipass. Who the fuck is you to criticize Muhammad Ali? What have you accomplished exactly? Well, Madamwhipass, will you go down in history books? No, what he does has nothing to do with this sector. What Muhammad Ali does has absolutely nothing to do with this sector at all, because Muhammad Ali recognized that what he did was wrong, apologized to the person he disrespected publicly, and moved on. You didn't talk about any of the interviews he did that were very inspiring to black people. You didn't talk about how he went and freed those 15 white men from Iraq. You didn't talk about how he stood against going to war and killing people for nothing. You didn't talk about none of that. Now, that wasn't your point. You didn't talk about, I watched the video. The focal point of your video was Muhammad Ali called somebody a gorilla, and you lost respect for him. You said in your video, you lost respect for Muhammad Ali. Yet that was the only footage that you could remember to speak about of a black man who just lost his life. That's what you wanted to focus on. cooning in front of white folks, this man let white folks know exactly how he felt about them all the time. You can't deny that, can you? Muhammad Ali let whites know how he felt about their racism all the time. It's historic. It's going down in the history books. How the hell could he be a coon? There's nothing coonish about Muhammad Ali. Nothing. What you did was some coon shit. Yeah, Bobbert, I agree. But sad to say, most blacks don't take that as a compliment. Let's be real. Okay, let's say you're right, Madamwhipass, and it was cooning. What else did he did that was cooning? I mean, what else was he doing that was cooning? But besides that, exactly. Tariq Nasheed calls Tommy a coon because he is a coon. You see, you have to ignore Curious because she's mildly retarded, manic depressive, narcissistic, and suffers from bipolarism. Yeah. Madamwhipass says, that was all I saw, which jarred my memory as a kid, remembering my parents' conversation with friends. Yeah, I bet, Coon. That's all you coons ever remember is the negativity. You never remember nothing positive. You never remember nothing positive about black people. It's always something negative. And that's all you focus on. That's all you want to talk about. He once called Joe Frazier a gorilla. Let's focus on that. Let's forget about all the things he said and done that uplifted the black community that were fucking profound. Let's forget about how he spoke up for his people. Let's forget about all that shit. Let's talk about him calling somebody a gorilla. That's what we got to focus on. Curious is nothing but a fucking coon. That's all she is. Okay, now she's saying it wasn't that he. Now let me do it in her country bunking voice. It wasn't that he only called him gorilla. He pound a gorilla in front of white folk. You got to do it in your country bunking voice. Listen. He like I said, apologized to Joe Frazier. He admitted that what he said was wrong and in poor taste. Why are you even talking about that? He admitted that what he said was in poor taste, moved on. Joe Frazier accepted his apology, and you're focusing on that? That's all you remember about Muhammad Ali? That's it? No, I think you missed the whole point. You missed the whole fucking 50 years worth of points. If that's all you learned from the career of Muhammad Ali. Yeah, yeah. If Frazier forgave him, then we should too, and move the fuck on and focus on the positive things he's done. I'm curious. Why don't you take your manic depressive ass someplace else? Curious. Why don't you go someplace else and contemplate suicide like you normally do around this time? Curious, go contemplate suicide like you normally do around this time. And stop stalking me. I don't know you, Curious. We ain't homies, we ain't partners, and we damn sure ain't friends. I don't know why you here. No, we need more men like Muhammad Ali and less men like Tommy Soto coon. We need more men like Muhammad, less men like Soto coon. That's a fact. Curious, get the fuck off my channel, bitch. Get off my channel. Get lost. God damn. Never seen niggas like y'all. Stalkers. I don't give a fuck about E.J. Johnson. I don't even know where I even came from. E.J. Johnson. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm talking about this coon Tommy Soto moisture who wants your ass dead and me and himself. Oh, boy. God, it's crazy. Anyway, curious. I don't have that to hang out anymore. It's deleted. That hangout is deleted. And I don't know what is it. What is it you want me to say exactly? Support what, Curious? What do you want me to say, or what do you think I said? That I hate black women? I never said that. I can't put that hangout back up because you put gay porn on it. I can't do that. What are the things I said, Curious? I'll tell you if I meant it. What is it you think I said? Every man. I'm not gonna put it back up. She's saying I made a ton of dark skin jokes. She's saying I made a ton of dark skin jokes. No, I made a bunch of jokes about you, but it wasn't really a joke. Oh, I have no idea what Cassandra's at. I didn't speak to her today, nor did I alert her of this hangout. I don't beg folks to come to my hangout. My show is not based around, please click that link, click the link, please, please, click the link, click the link, somebody please, please, please click that link. I'm not based around that. No, Curious, I made jokes about you and the fact that I can tell that based on what you said about your family being all mixed people and lighter complected. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, now I got you, troll father. Yeah, okay, I get it. Haha. Curious, when you was on my show that night, you said that your family is filled with mixed people and really light folks, and you are really, really, really dark. So when you told me that, I put together different things you have told me since we've been talking, where you told me how you are manic depressive and you have thought about suicide, and I put together the fact that, well, you're dark skin, extra crispy, and your family's all light skinned, so you are the outcast in your family. And I know how black folks are; they are color struck. So you were not the one. You didn't get many hugs. They didn't want to kiss you on your cheek. Nobody wanted to play in your hair. Nobody wanted to play in your hair. Exactly. She's talking about dark skin jokes, but put gay porn on my fucking channel. Get the fuck out of here. No matter what, Bass, I'm not color struck at all. I just read people, and I read them very well. It's like I read you, Madamwhipass. You see, Madamwhipass, now let me read you. You are a woman who works in a morgue. You work with dead bodies. That's what you do for a living, Madamwhipass. Um, you told me that you live alone in a big house. So you work in a morgue. You make a decent amount of money. You live alone in a big house, and you think that you're better than other black people. Why? Who knows? Madamwhipass, you told me on my show that you work with dead bodies. Maybe not a morgue, maybe a mortuary, or some kind of you do something with dead people. And you definitely told me you lived alone. You think that because you make a couple of dollars that you're better than the majority of black people, which you're not, because you don't make that much money. Matter of fact, you live check to check like most niggas is living. I'll put it to you like this. You're not making any Mayweather money. Madamwhipass, you're not living like Floyd Mayweather. You're not with the money team. Madam, you're not with the money team. And that's just real fucking talk. But niggas like you that live middle class, check to check, have the tendency to believe that they're better than other blacks for no reason at all. Because no matter the fact that you may live in a house by yourself and you think that makes you better than other black women, white people still look at you as a nigger. And so do I. I view you as a nigger. I view you as a nigger just based on the way you carry yourself. The fact that you support Tommy Soto coon, that's very telling about your personality. I have simplified, you know, when I first came on YouTube, I think I read too deep into the whole Tommy Soto moisture situation. I thought that I'm sitting here reading the fucking chat room, trying to keep up. The chat room's moving so fucking fast. I'm trying to keep up with this shit right now. But let me try to ignore the chat. Let me just try to ignore the chat for a minute so I could just stick to what I'm trying to say. The problem with people like, well, hold up. Let me just zap somebody real quick. This won't take long. See? Didn't take long at all. I'm about to just kick you both out the chat room. Curious, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Half the shit you say don't make any fucking sense. And you just flat out fucking lie. Just like you started off tonight with, you have clips of me saying certain things. Let me get you out my chat room because you're very distracting. All right, Curious is gone. I gotta get her. I gotta get her out of here. The whole thing is this: people like Madamwhipass that support Tommy. These are because there's several types of people in the black community that support Tommy for different reasons. People like Madamwhipass, for example, this is one type. Madamwhipass she lives a middle class life. She has a halfway decent house, nothing fancy. She don't have no Mayweather money, but she can afford to buy a loaf of bread and some milk when she wants. And she believes this makes her better than other black people. This happens a lot in the black community. The second you start the second you get two pennies to rub together, you start to feel superior to other black people. And unless you have the foresight to check yourself, you can get lost in this. You can get lost in the whole situation. And then you will find yourself, oh, Madamwhipass, ain't nothing about you better than me, bitch. You don't even got much. Madamwhipass, trust me, you ain't fucking with me in no way. You ain't fucking with me in no way, baby. No way. You play with dead bodies for a living. I work for myself. You ain't fucking with me in no way, shape, or form, baby. No way. You live by yourself. I got an entire family. You're lonely. Madamwhipass, you never seen my house. That shit that Victim On put up, that's not my house. And I have more than one. Recito. Your house don't do off shit, bitch. You got a little cheap ass house in Georgia. Your house costs about $170,000. You ain't breaking the net, baby. You ain't breaking the net. Knock it off. You know I know. Now, you know I know. You ain't breaking the net, baby. You are a below average looking woman. I seen your body on your video. You're below average. Your house is just a basic house in Georgia. Nothing special. You play with dead bodies for a living, a job I would never take. Never. You know why I wouldn't take your job, Madamwhipass? Quality of life. That's why. Quality of life is more important to me than the amount of money that I make. Your house, you's a damn lie. This bitch just said her house is worth over $400,000. Negro, please. Negro, please. I saw the rooms. Get the fuck out of here. Negro, please. What you think you getting girls now because of your looks? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all is about 170,000, maybe 200. Maybe 200. I don't even think that. Just based off the room that you showed. What you see, Madamwhipass thinks because she showed the bookcase. Oh my God, man. You niggas are hilarious, man. You niggas is hilarious. Man, Madamwhipass, fuck your bookcase, bitch. I know all about houses. That's what I do, bitch. Your house about 170 to 200,000 best tops. Tops. Oh, now you're admitting to working with the deceased? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, man. Yeah, what up? Shout out to MJ23, man. Yeah, man. This crazy broad done lost her mind. She done lost her mind trying to show a bookcase like that means you got a fucking 400. Bitch, not recito. Bitch, is you crazy? Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. You got Jamila saying she make $1 million a year now. Madam Shitstain is trying to say she got a house cost of $500,000. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Get the fuck out of here, man. You got that bookcase from the Goodwill. You showing bookcases from the good fucking will, thinking we gonna be impressed. Like you actually read books. Madamwhipass, you ain't reading no books except how to get out of a dead man's ass. That's the only book you're reading, bitch. Yeah, this bitch crazy. She think because she showed the bookcase that she got from the Goodwill, she can talk about Muhammad Ali. Bitch, please. Madamwhipass, you literally clean dead man's shit because when the bodies die, they relieve themselves. And your job is to wipe the dead man's shit out their ass. You a dirty bitch. That's why you're single. What kind of man wants to come home to a below average looking woman that smells like shit? Nobody, man. Nobody. Shopping at the Goodwill, trying to pretend you balling. Get the fuck out of here. No wonder you like Tommy. You're just the same. Fronting your asses off, trying to pretend you're something you're not. Tommy living in a fucking motel, claiming he rich, living in a fucking motel. No, you're ignorant if you think that what are you talking that's what's not true. What's not true, Madam Lick Ass? Madam Lick Ass, um, you know damn well that when them bodies relieve themselves and you got to clean that shit up. Madam Lick Ass, I saw your bookshelf. You got it from the Goodwill. Either you got that old ass bookshelf you had, that shit came from your dead parents or the Goodwill. Who the fuck you think you fooling, bitch? Taking jogs in the park with your flabby ass, talking shit about Muhammad Ali. Who the fuck is you, Madam Shit's ass? The fuck you talking about? Where did you get that tape from? Cat, you better not put that tape out. Yeah, Curious is just a lonely bitch who sits in the house, manically depressed, sad, and hurt. Hey, it's nothing wrong with buying antiques wherever you can find it at. I'm just saying that she tried to shit on Muhammad Ali with some Goodwill furniture. That's all I'm saying. You can't shit on Muhammad Ali with Goodwill furniture. Yeah, she fronting like she balling. Look at her. Furniture from home.com. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about no website. You got that shit from the Goodwill, bitch. You probably paid $13 for that bookshelf. Listen, let me tell you something, Madam Shit's ass. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all how I know her house is nowhere near the cost she says it is. Because down here, these houses, you pay $400,000, you're going to see all type of fancy decorations all over the fucking walls. I'm not talking about paint. The fucking borders, everything is nice. This bitch got bullshit ass walls in a Goodwill bookshelf, thinking she can shit on Muhammad Ali. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Madamwhipass. You another nigga fronting. Cat, you better not put the tape out. Cat, if you put that tape out, you getting cooked. That's real talk. Madamwhipass, that's all they got is grandma furniture at the Goodwill. That's all they got is grandma furniture at the Goodwill. And you thought because you had that grandma furniture, that's why you showed that old ass bookshelf. You thought that gave you a leg to stand on to shit on Muhammad Ali, a man that's worth millions for real. You play with dead bodies. Who is you? Who the fuck is you? Real talk. I'm just so tired of niggas with this whole front mentality. This is why I don't fuck with Facebook. You got bum niggas on Facebook pretending they rich. Man, I don't even look at Facebook no more. Not my real one at all. Like I pay that shit no attention. Social media the same way. People is all over, so especially niggas like Madamwhipass. These niggas is all over social media trying to downplay one another and try to convince us that they're rich. And you're right, Madamwhipass, we all gonna die. And you're gonna die one day too. You're gonna die one day too. And you older than me, so you're probably gonna die before me. And I'll be glad to take a shit on your grave. I'll be glad to piss on your tombstone. And I'll make sure that you don't look like a bitch that ain't had no dick in 30 fucking years. I'll wipe the cobwebs off your stinky ass pussy. Sitting in the house for 30 years by yourself. Can't get no dick, nobody. Waiting for Tommy Sotomayor. Even that dusty nigga don't want you. Looking like Florida Evans, thinking you cute.